Have you got 15 minutes? Amazing. Let's beat fatigue and boost your energy with this quick, effective workout built for busy women just like you. It's day number 9, and today we're going to be working through a 7-minute session. We're going to work through that session twice and finish off with a little cheeky finisher for you to make sure that you are feeling amazing for the rest of your day. So if you're ready, let's get going. So let's get started with a couple of lower intensity exercises just to get you nice and prepared, warmed up and ready for the session. We'll see them again and we'll raise that intensity the second time around. But to start with, we're going to bring the foot back and the arms up, holding the tummy in nice and tight as we step back with those feet and bring up the arms, creating a lovely pull through your midsection. So keeping the head up nice and tall, chin parallel with the floor, and just stepping back. Nothing crazy here, just starting off. First exercise in. Good job. So stepping back, feeling nice and strong today, taking on day number 9, the end of the 3rd week of doing these sessions together, which is a real commitment. So well done. If you are still here, amazing work, and take a little rest. Brilliant. You're going to imagine that you have a limbo pole or a gate or a fence or something along your workspace here, and you're going to get from one side to the other. So you're going to come underneath and coming up to stand, and then under and coming up to stand. We've done this before, you know what you're doing, right? Let's go. So under and up, under and up. And again, we're just using this as a little warm up right now. So work through your range. Start a little higher as you're stepping. Really work on that foot placement, putting the whole foot into the floor, really working on pushing that bottom back as you come under and come up. Well done. Tummy muscles are nice and tummy muscles are nice and switched on at the top, is what I was trying to say. Bring those shoulders back. Good work. And take a rest. Fantastic. So we're going to see those 2 exercises again, but we're going to up the ante slightly on the second round. We're going to add some extra power into this session now. We're going to do a crunch and side kick. So crunching with one side and kick out with the other leg to the side. So crunch with the left, kick out to the side with the right. Are you with me now? Good. So all of that work that we did on balance and stability is all coming into play here in this session as well. Okay, because we did our crunching and kicking in that session too, slightly different here. Good, so you can really enjoy visualizing something to kick, and it's gonna give you that little bit of a boost as well. Really bringing that knee up, crunching down, kick out, crunch and kick. Good job. Well done. 2, 1, take a little rest. Wiggle off those legs if you need to, have a little walk around. If you need to, we're gonna go onto the other side. So we're gonna crunch with the right and kick out with the left. Take a nice deep breath. Well done, almost there. Are we ready? 2, 1, let's go. So crunch and kick to the side, crunch, kick to the side. Yes, good, well done. Give it some power on that kick, not just going through the motions. Although if you find the kick tricky for whatever reason, maybe it doesn't feel good, maybe it's giving you a little pain here or there, okay, you can do a side leg raise instead, which is less power, but you're still working through that lateral movement. If you can kick though, the kick is great, it's extra power, it's that explosive energy. Good. 3, 2, 1, and take a rest. Fantastic. Okay, next up we're gonna do some overhead press jacks. So I'm gonna take one weight here. I'm gonna bring it up overhead as I step out. So as I step out to one side with the toe, I'm gonna bring that weight up overhead, back into center, step and tap, step and tap. Are you ready? Let's go. So push, tap, tap. Good, so the challenge here is really keeping your midline under control. So tummy muscles are nice and tight here, so we're not sagging forwards, We're not arching the back too much as we're pushing that weight overhead. And you can work with one weight here, or you could work with two. You can work with a kettlebell, whatever you have, whatever feels good. And as I said in one of the previous sessions as well, if you're working towards working overhead with a weight, start with a cushion, take a rest. That way you build that strength of working overhead, but you're also starting to build that confidence. And if you were to drop it, it was just a cushion. It's not going to do you any harm. Stay with just the one weight. We're going to squat down, drop that weight down through the middle, squatting halfway, coming back up and working through a diagonal on one side. So down, nice diagonal here, and down, diagonal push. Well done. So just working on one side, and then we are going to switch. Exactly the same as we always do with our squat. First of all, work to your level. Second of all, keep that back nice and straight. Bottom pushed back, heels pushed into the floor. Down, push, down and push. Well done. So working through the chest here, working through the core. Get that brain switched on. Good. And take your rest. We are going to switch sides. So again, same thing. You will have most likely started with your dominant arm. Okay, so this side might feel a little trickier, a little harder. Okay, but just let your body be your guide. Just work to what you can do. Okay, get that squat right, down through the middle, and then you've got that nice diagonal. Down and diagonal. Well done. Good. If you find the diagonal movement is too much for you, you can work more overhead. So you can come down and push up. Okay, that's slightly less intense than coming out to the side. Okay, slightly different focus. Here we're focusing much more into opening up through that chest. Bit more functional as well, working on different angles. So a higher transfer over into day-to-day life. Take a little rest, well done. We're gonna go all the way back to our first exercise, that foot tap back again. So when we started, we were tapping back, a nice sedate pace. You can increase the pace here. You can also add a weight if you'd like to. I'm not gonna add a weight here. I'm just gonna increase the pace. Are you ready? Let's go. So I'm gonna work on adding that pace here, bringing the arms up. If you want to add a small, light weight here, then you absolutely can. You can add resistance bands just above the knee, which is also gonna help to increase the amount of tension your muscles are working under. Lots of ways to vary up these exercises, lots of ways to make them harder, more challenging, as well as making them more achievable and slightly less intense. Keep it going. Good job. 3, 2, 1, and take a rest. Brilliant. We're gonna continue with the weight and we're gonna back into that bob and weave. So holding onto the weight for this one, just holding it into the chest but not against the chest. So we don't wanna make it part of your body weight, but we're gonna work into your bob and weave and hold on to the weight at the same time. Are you ready? Let's go. So under and then standing up. Now this changes this exercise because as soon as you bend here, all that weight wants to do is get to the ground. So you are using your core muscles much more by keeping that weight exactly where you want it to be. Okay? Again, still making sure that you are working with the bottom pushed back, back nice and straight. You can be as high or as low as you want to here, but just making sure that your foot placement is on point. You're not standing on your own foot as you're working here. 2, 1, take a rest. Brilliant. We've got that crunch and side kick. This needs no weight. This is already packed full of power and energy. So we're gonna use this again, that crunch and kick. I'm gonna crunch onto the left, kick onto the right, and this is how we're really gonna just beat that fatigue away. Are you ready? Let's go. So crunch and kick. Kick it away. I know you're tired, okay? It's tough, okay? Whether you are struggling with perimenopausal symptoms, maybe you are struggling with sleep, maybe you have anxiety not associated to perimenopause, menopause, whatever, just generally. And you know, we're gonna kick it away. Okay, use this time, use this space to just kick it away. This is all about you and how well you are doing, okay? So for whatever reason, you are feeling fatigued, okay, a little tired, a little under par, kick it away. Take a rest. And if you are feeling like you are firing on all cylinders and you're on top of the world, then yay, channel that positivity, okay? And remember how it feels, because on those days when you don't feel like that, remember these days, and they are here, okay? There are days when you feel great. Let's keep it going. Onto the other side, good. Crunch and kick, yes, good. A little bit of movement, it does you so much good. Okay, just getting that heart pumping, getting that blood rushing around. Feel all of those feel-good endorphins. The brain is releasing those chemicals saying, yeah, I feel pretty darn good actually. Good, and you're doing that by moving your body, so keep it going, yes. Crunch, kick, good. You're doing so well. Wonderful. And take a rest, great. Okay, let's do those overhead press jacks. If you want to up the ante on this one, you can take 2 weights rather than 1. And as you work, you're going to push up with the 2 weights, back down, up with the 2 weights, back down, or stick to 1. It's totally up to you. Are you ready? Let's do this. Always remembering that when we're doing a movement with the legs and the arms, holding weights into the arms, those arms are going to be slower than the legs. So just make sure that you're meeting back and then you're good to go again, okay? Otherwise you're going to lose your balance. It's all going to go a bit wrong. And really holding into the core. Control the weights with the arms, of course. Anything like this, pushing up overhead and your legs coming out to the side. The core is really working hard to knit everything together. Good job. Almost there. 2, 1. Brilliant. Okay, we've got that squat with the diagonal press. Now, if you want to, you can hold 2 weights for this one, and you'll just hold 1 weight into the side on one side. It's going to slightly try and throw you off balance. So as you come down to your squat and push out, you're just holding that weight here as a hindrance. You can keep that weight in or out, totally up to you. Okay, so if you just want to hold on to that weight there, just to add a little bit of additional resistance into this exercise and just to challenge the core ever so slightly, then feel free to do that. Otherwise, you can just drop it out and stay with the 1 weight just like we did right at the beginning, okay? Good job. Keep it going, keep that back nice and straight. Okay, not bending over. The aim is not to get the weight down to the ground, although if you can with your perfect squat, that is brilliant. Well done. Take a little rest. We're going to work into the other side. And because I held the weight static in one hand on one side, I'm going to do the same on the other side. I don't want to exacerbate any imbalances that I have, that we all have as being human. So I'm going to hold that weight onto the other side and let's go. So down through the middle and diagonal press. Down and press. You need to give yourself enough space in through the middle that you can come down before you're pushing up. Take a look at those knees, make sure the knees aren't quivering in, okay, collapsing or folding. Okay, you want to keep those legs nice and strong and straight. And the way that we know if the glutes are firing well is what's happening to the knees. So if the knees are caving a little bit like this, then the glutes are most likely not working hard enough. You can remedy that by doing some more glute work. Okay, some lower body work, glutes specifically, and you can add a resistance band. Take a little rest to focus back into those glutes a little more and to stop those knees caving in. Right, we have got a 90-second finisher here. I need to talk quickly because we're about to start. We're going to start with 30 seconds of lateral sprints, then we're going to roll to 30 seconds of something else, and then something else. We're going sideways. Are you ready? Let's get going. So over we go. Touchdown if you can. You do not have to touch down if you can't or if you don't want to. But we're going to work sideways here, as fast or as slow as you want. I call them sprints, but they don't have to be. You can walk them over. I just want lots and lots and lots of little footsteps. Okay, some super agility here. foot speed, foot strength. You've got less than 10 seconds and we're gonna work to a squat to floor. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, wherever you are, feet together, step out, drop down. Feet together, step out, drop down through the center. You can jump if you would like to here, or just step with me. Working for 30 seconds, continuous, and then we're gonna work 30 seconds on a climb the ladder. Keep that back nice and straight. You do not have to touch the floor. Climb the ladder in 3, 2, 1, up, and climb that ladder, okay? Imagine you have a rope ladder hanging over the top of a beautiful hot air balloon, and you are climbing, 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 knees up nice and high, arms overhead, reach and grab, keep on going. I know you're out of breath. I am too. Let's keep going. Less than 10 seconds. You got this. Good. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a rest. Amazing, amazing work. Really, really good. We're not gonna just stop. We're gonna just work through 2 exercises on a cool down just to bring that heart rate back down. What a finisher that was. Hopefully that fatigue is gone. The mood is up and the energy is high. Let's come into standing. Bring the arms out nice and wide. Up overhead, nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. So nice big clap, overhead movement, back to the side, big clap in front. Okay, so I want you to imagine that you are at your most swan-like, balletic, beautiful, graceful self. Okay, and that's what this exercise brings. Just that flow of movement through that upper body, and it will just help to calm your breathing. Return that heart rate back to normal. Lovely work. And then from here, again with the sweep, we're gonna sweep the arms up, brush the ceiling, brush the walls, brush the floor, metaphorically, don't have to touch it, and coming back up again. So just using the really small squat here, just to stretch out. Good job. Reaching to the very tips of your fingertips, all the way up to the ceiling, round, back down, and finish when you are ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. That is the end of week 3. We've got 1 more week together, so that's another 3 sessions. Whether you are choosing to do these as they come out during the week, or whether you're stockpiling them and doing them all together, however it's working for you, let me know. I would love to know how you're doing these, how you're finding them. Are they the right time frame? They're shorter than a lot of my other workouts. Are they too short? Are they too long? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. And of course, I'd love to cheer you on and celebrate in your wins as well. So let me know how you're getting on. I can't wait to hear from you. And if you'd like to support the channel more directly, I do have a channel membership where you can get exclusive access to loads of videos, and you can also get member firsts as well. So I release some videos with a member first, so they get it before anybody else as well. So if you're interested in that, have a little look on the join button. It's going to give you all the information you need, or click on the link in the description because it'll be there as well. And until next time, big love. See you then. Take care. Bye.